on this episode of the VR-4.
Mitsu gang?
Boy, those things looking pretty sweet. I didn't put that in there because I am waiting for my touchscreen in there. This deck is perfect, but I just want the touchscreen because it looks way better. But anyway, what's going on, guys? So it's been a while since I posted anything for the VR-4, and that reason is because having more problems with the head. I think I have more bent valves. You'll probably see that right now. Guys, the head is off, and we see some scoring. That's not bad to me. It'll still run like that, right?
Yeah.
So that's not a bad deal. But we did find some more valves are bent. So gotta take it to the shop and get it fixed. So I guess that's what we're gonna do right now. It's gonna be sitting like this until they can get it. It's gonna take a couple days for them to get to the machine shop and then do everything. Then I can get it back. But I can change out both cams if I wanted to, just to make it even. Put some new head studs in there. Don't need to take off the header exhaust because that's fine. But and then make sure what was going on with this one. What were you saying? With the new one, one of these were messed up or something?
No, none of them were hitting because the valves weren't coming.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so then this was fine then. I thought there was a problem with this.
No.
Got to put a new seal in here, of course. And then, I actually do have to take this off before I take it to the machine shop because they're going to charge me something.
You gotta take this off. Make sure you take these off. These are brand new.
Yep.
They're gonna charge you money if you don't take these off in pieces to them.
Yep, I got to label them again.
Yeah, make sure you label them. Yep, I'll take those spark plugs out too.
And the lifters.
And the lifters. Take everything out.
Okay. Well, you guys, you see it now. The VR-4 is down for a little while. Guess we're going to be working on Royal's car a little bit more. So, not really understanding the reasons why. Looking back, me and Randy came to a couple things. One thing could be, one of the reasons why we have to, had a bent valve is because the cam that I got resurfaced, that cam, we're thinking that once they resurfaced it, they could have took off a certain millimeters or whatever the situation is to make it off from the original one that I didn't get resurfaced, which was causing it to not rub against the lifters and rockers to be able to, do its thing. We think that's a possibility. Another possibility is we found one of the pulleys or one of the wheels was put on backwards again. So we're thinking that those are two components that I'm thinking are the reason why the car is not running properly. So taking the head off, looking at everything, just making sure everything is put on properly. Basically I have to wait to go drop it off at the machine shop because it's the weekend, and have them remachine it or tell me what the issue is, and maybe I can pick their brain on what can cause those issues. But starting off, those are the two issues that we're thinking that was causing it to bend a valve again. So it sucks, but as they say, cars is cars. Cars will be cars, or whatever the situation is. That's why we love them, and we just love to drive them, and we just want to get back to that stage of hearing that, driving it again. So that's where I'm at. It sucks again, but I gotta do it. I gotta do it for Eston. I gotta get this car done. We gotta make it down to Arizona as well. I want to try to make it to some events coming up here in November and I think September. So that's my plan. So again, have the head off, and you guys are gonna probably see me take the components off of the rest of the components off of the head, like the rockers, the lifters, and the cams and the cam caps. So yeah, let's go, guys. We are at Randy's house. I drove the Talon. Got out of the way. Got this off. This is the panel that I'm talking about that I'm going to take off. It's just held on by these right here. They kind of just screw off like that, and then I can just pop it off, and then that will, I can sand that and prep and paint that. Probably paint it with a darker black. As you can see, that there's a different tone right there. That's from like the plastic paint. See, this paint is way darker. I'm gonna use that paint, shinier paint. That I did that along earlier on in the video. So we're gonna repaint that. Probably should take off the other side as well because that one's hanging off as well, and repaint that one as well, so they can all just be one color, and then we can start getting this whole side situated. So I got the panel off, just held in by these two right here, and boom. These two, that screw in there, it's just an 8mm. You can just twist off that I used. This is the panel. I put this in the Talon so I can take it to the house and sand down to get ready to paint. So I'll put that in the car quick. Go. And now try to find something else to do, and I'll let you know. Oh, okay. So I can let me take this off. I can actually respray this, because it's just off the card. Make sure I put these back in. I'll pop those out, and then so yeah, I'll finally redo that one. That's something else that I can redo. Full car. So I'll put this in the car as well. I think that's it. There's nothing really else that I need to do on the car. So I'll prep that panel, that side panel for the passenger door. I'll sand that down and get it primed so I can paint it black. As well, I can paint the intake, whatever that is, just paint it the regular gold, or not, I'll paint it the regular, color. Oh, I totally forgot, and I should probably install this. I gotta figure out where I want. Oh, just put it right over there where the other boost gauge is, because the other boost gauge doesn't work and the top one does. So this is my air fuel ratio gauge. I've been should have had one, but I have one now, and I should probably install this into the car while it's down, so once it starts and running, I'll just have it. As well, I don't if you remember, I have the OBD2 converter. I've had this for a while. I don't know why I didn't cook this up yet. It's just a couple wires and whatnot, but this is supposed to convert it so I can be able to read it through OBD2. So I'll probably set up a video to connect this and this at the same time, sometime in the future, pretty soon. So because I have to wait for the head to get done. So that'll give me a couple projects to do while the car is down and at the machine shop, and then I can get that panel painted, paint that other exhaust manifold situation, and then put the air fuel ratio gauge in and the OBD2 converter reader. So at least we got a couple things to do before while the head is at the machine shop. So let's get to it. House. Now that we're here, I'm gonna try to get some of this stuff off of here, and we have a little bit of daylight left, so see what I can do. So it's looking pretty good. It's not scuffing it up to a point where it's deforming it or anything, so I'm gonna keep going. I need to take these caps, or I don't think it'll matter with these caps on here, but I'm gonna try to get all in between these crevices and everything, and then let you guys see what it looks like when I get done, and then we can cover it up, paint it, and make it look good with the metallic aluminum. I'm gonna take these caps off in here and try to see if I can find some replacers or whatnot to fit in all of these, just in case I don't have any more. So I'll let you guys know, or I'll let you guys see it once I get done shaving everything down. I cleaned it up as best I could, all in between the crevices with this little thing as well. This tool can only get in so far, so this little brush helped out a lot to get in between here, and I even did this as well. I'll probably go back to Randy's house and grab the some brake clean and just spray it down, wait for it to dry, tape all this up right here, tape up these as well, probably put some tape in there or whatever, and then put some tape around here and here, and then give it a spray down with this, and then that'll be done. So let's get to moving on that. Now that we still have a little bit of daylight out, I'm gonna just sand this down and wipe it down with isopropyl alcohol and get it ready for primer, so I can get it ready for primer tomorrow. So I'll just do that really quick and then have you guys see it, and then it'll be ready and prepped for tomorrow for primer. I think I about scuffed everything up on here. Now I'm gonna wipe it down with isopropyl alcohol tomorrow, because it's just, if I do it now, then there's just more stuff going to be on there tomorrow. So I'll do that tomorrow, and then I will put the primer on there. So a little bit later on, I'm going to, or in the next video, I'm going to prime that panel for the side of the VR-4 as well as paint it, since these two are done already. They look pretty good. This one's looking pretty shiny, and that one's done. Not too worried about imperfections on this one, is because it's just going on the inside of the talon, so you don't really see this anyways. It's just for aesthetic reasons. So yeah, next video I'll get to that panel and that'll be all done.
Tune in next time on the VR-4.